I felt fine. Well, that was the lie that kept me eating until I was sick. What was the most dangerous thing you can feel when something is deeply wrong? What if it's not pain? What if it isn't dizziness? What if it is the feeling of being fine? Just fine. I feel fine. Ever heard that before? Yes, it was my mantra, my shield, and later on it became my prison sentence. This is how that lie masked in a crisis, well hidden for over a decade, until my body finally screamed out the truth. Hi friends, my name is Susan Burr and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by. And if you are a returning friend, we are sincerely thankful that you are here on this journey with us. Okay, we are talking about when you think you feel fine, but things aren't fine, okay? We're going to talk about the comfort of denial, the data that your body is giving you that you are trained to ignore as you get older, and the catastrophic moment, or at least for me, when that lie finally broke down. Okay? All right. Let me start by telling you the architecture of my lie. Okay? I hope this can help someone. Okay? I feel fine. It wasn't just a phrase for me, it was a belief system. Everything that happened, my answer was, I'm fine, it's fine, everything is fine. It was a wall that I built between my actions and, unfortunately, their consequences. Okay? No, I had no immediate headache. I was fine. Okay? I had no weight gain. I mean, particularly at that time, I was fine. I had no glaring symptoms, what I thought staring me at the face. I felt fine. Okay? I used fine as permission to continue. Okay? And it really was against my own intuition, I want to say, looking back now. I just didn't know what the red flags were, okay? I was building a house of cards on a foundation of fine, everything's fine. And I just did not hear that the wind was picking up, if you know what I mean. But it was. Oh, it was. Okay? Well, unfortunately for me, some truths definitely came out from the crash. Is there anyone out there who, unfortunately, you need to crash in your life before you understand what's going on? That was me. Okay, my blackout was my truth moment. My body that I had ignored for years finally chose a form of communication, if you want to say it that way, that couldn't be rationalized away. The key was understanding that fine is not a medical diagnosis. I mean, oh goodness, fine is the absence of loud signals. It's not the presence of health. We've all been trained as adults to say that, right? Is there anybody out there Oh my goodness, what trouble we get ourselves into with that simple statement, right? I had to learn new vocabulary, okay? Like maybe I'm stable, maybe I'm regulated, maybe I'm nourished, maybe I'm not nourished, right? I had to trade off that lie of fine for a beautiful truth, that would help my body actually work correctly. Okay, my sugar episodes were self-induced and I had no idea for more than 10 years. Okay, all right. Anyway, I was totally blindsided for years. Okay, this was my particular case. Even after I was diagnosed and everything, at that time, even today, there's nothing about hypoglycemia, there's nothing about low sugar, there's nothing about sugar symptoms or sugar issues in this particular case like I went through. Okay, that is why I have made a very detailed video for you. When you have time, please check the link below and give it a see. It is about an hour and 15 minutes, and I'm sorry that it's long like that, but it absolutely was necessary because people have asked me so many questions about it, and the only way I could explain it is if I started from the beginning until the end. So the good, the bad, and the ugly, it's all in there, okay? The medical bills, oh, I don't want to tell you about the medical bills. My goodness, okay? So yeah, when you have time, do please click the link below and watch that video because it could really help you tremendously. Okay? Anyway, if you've ever had a suspicion that fine isn't, really fine, if you get what I mean, right? So please keep that as a red flag. If you keep saying you're fine, you're fine, you're fine when you're not fine, you really could have something going on. And I really hope it's not what I had going on because I don't want you to finish in the emergency room like I did. Okay. And hopefully you'll just watch that video and then you'll change right away. I mean, you'll be a lot smarter than I was. But anyway, if you need any help, of course, this channel is here for you. We cover everything about hypoglycemia, about sugar issues, living a low sugar, no sugar lifestyle. We bring you up-to-date information, and we are viewer voted. That means I will make content based on what my viewers want to watch, okay, and what questions you have. Okay, so after you go and watch that video, please consider like it if it makes sense to you. Okay, also please consider to subscribe, okay, so you can come on the journey with us to decode your body's real signals. Okay, there are so many signals. What happened to me, I haven't found in any book anywhere. Okay, my symptoms were totally different than anything that's ever been recorded. So I don't know why, but to this day, I'm the only one that had the symptoms that I had. Okay, so you could save your life just by watching that video, or send it to someone. Okay, send it to someone after you watch it, because this kind of content on this channel is very particular. Okay, this channel is not for everyone, but there is definitely a certain segment of viewers that need this information, and we need to get this information out to them to help them. All right, friends, as you know, I say it in every video, I am not a doctor. I am your personal empowerment educator. Okay, many of the reasons that I suffered is because I didn't have the right information. Okay, and I considered myself at that time a very healthy person, I thought at the time, educated about food choices, and obviously I was very wrong. So I'd like to help those out there who don't know where to turn like me and don't know what to do. Okay, you may have questions about low blood sugar, or you may, have questions about hypoglycemia symptoms. Okay, like I said, my symptoms To this day, I have not found anything in any medical journal, anywhere on the internet. My symptoms were completely different than anything that has ever been written about it. So it's definitely worth a watch, just for the relief of knowing that maybe you don't have it, or if you do, you can catch it a lot sooner than what I did. All right, friends, thank you so much for watching this video. As always, you are so appreciated here. Please do leave your comments below. Like I said, if I get enough interest in a particular question, then I will make a video just for that question, okay? But I need you to give me your feedback. All right, friends, thank you again, and we will see you in the next one.